Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been the place to find new and certified used vehicles. Along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff, you, the customer, are their #1 priority. Buy new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. We're talking here today with the East Sac Sprint Medley team. They're down here at the Audubon Early Bird. We're going to start off with Hannah Pudenz, who led things off today. Hannah, kind of a strange one. You guys originally not supposed to be down here today, but every other meet you've been in this year has been canceled. So all of a sudden, yesterday, I think you find out probably you're running down here. So how do you get prepared mentally to be in a meet you didn't know you were going to be in right away?
It was weird because usually we have a pretty far advance to when we are. And kind of just had our normal practices and just went on with it, and kind of only realized that we were actually having a meet when we were on the buses or the vans.
Did it feel good though to get out here and actually be at a meet instead of just practicing?
Yeah.
So you had to lead off today, that opening 100 in the Sprint Med. How'd you feel coming out of the blocks? How'd you feel like you ran?
I've had better starts, but it felt decent for the beginning.
First meet, is it just different kind of running in a meet rather than practice?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're kind of comfortable now with where you need to be for maybe the rest of the meet?
Mostly, yeah.
Where'd you feel your strongest during that run?
I'd say about halfway through it, I was feeling pretty good because I was in the groove of running it.
Well, I tell you what, great job out here today. I know things are going to get better, so I appreciate you joining us. Let's move over now to Brooke Jurgens, who ran that second leg. And Brooke, how did you feel like the handoff went for you?
Our handoff was pretty good. I probably could have gotten out a lot faster, but it worked.
Have you guys done a lot of handoffs in practice? Is that something you've really focused on?
Yeah, we have, but with the weather, it changes, so you just got to play it by ear.
New track for you guys, have never run down here before. It's a fairly new track. How do you like it? How did it feel to run on it today?
It felt like every other track. I don't know, there wasn't really anything special about it.
How did you feel running? Where did you feel like you were strong during your 100?
Probably the beginning, because I had my adrenaline going, and then I just kind of died off.
Is it still early season, just trying to get into the shape you'll be in later on?
Yeah, it is pretty early.
What's it like to be back out here running, though? I know this is a sport you usually excel at.
Yeah, it feels good. I like running, I like track, so it just feels good.
Well, I tell you what, appreciate you joining us here today. Best of luck the rest of the day.
Thank you.
You bet. Let's move over now to Jen Aschinger, who ran that 200 leg. Jen, got a chance to watch you come around the curve. Looked like you were running pretty strong. How'd you feel today?
Yeah, I felt like I started off a little slow, but me and Brooke's handoff was still good, so had a good handoff, so that kind of helped.
How did you run that 200? What was the strategy? Was it go hard the whole way, or did you?
Pretty much.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, I just run as hard as I can.
Were you able to maintain that the whole way?
Yeah, I'm used to running 400, so 200s aren't very hard.
Do you like 400s or 200s better?
Depends on the relay, honestly. I don't like being the anchor, but you got to be sometimes. So.
Well, this looks like a fun group to run with. So what's this group to run like running with?
It's good. I think we've ran together before, and I've been in relays with everyone, so kind of used to it. But it's always good.
What's the goals for you this year?
Well, I know Coach wants to get us some relays down to Drake, so that's kind of what we're focusing on right now.
Well, I tell you what, great job out here today. Appreciate you joining us. Best luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Let's move over now to Emma Schroeder, who had to run that 400. Emma, how did you feel here today?
I felt really good, especially towards the end, because I saw everybody ahead of me and I knew I had to give my all towards the end for sure.
Kind of got trapped in, it looked like, just before the 200. How did you fight your way through that?
I knew I had to get him around him at some point, so I just started doing that around the 200 mark to kind of catch up.
Take us through that kick. You had a pretty good kick there on that last 100. Where did you feel like you were your strongest in that?
Definitely towards the end of the 100 when I caught those other two girls. I wish there would have been more time to catch the other ones, but there wasn't. So.
How many girls did you get there? Looked like maybe 3 there down the straightaway?
Yep.
Take us through what's going through your mind as you're gaining on them.
I knew that I had to have the confidence to get there, and I just had to give it my all because that was the end of the race, and I wanted to make us all look good. So.
What other races do you got coming up?
I have a 800 in the DMAD, and then I have a mile.
I tell you what, best of luck in all of those today. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.